make my world famous, and by world famous, I mean only a few people in my family, a couple of clients, and some very close friends love it, guacamole with me. First thing I'm gonna do is I am going to chop up half of an onion in a very small mince. You do not want big onion pieces in this. So this is kind of what you want, like a really fine mince. Next, you're gonna take 2 Roma tomatoes. Honestly, any tomato will do. I just like Roma because they're not as juicy as like a beefsteak tomato would be, but like a cherry tomato would be good. And you're just gonna do this also in a small dice. Okay, next you're taking your jalapeno pepper and you are putting it on your oven. If you don't have a gas stove, you don't have to do this step. I just really like it. We're gonna turn this on and we're just gonna char the skin. I'll come back when it's charred. This is all charred up nicely, and some recipes will tell you to take the charred skin off. I actually enjoyed the flavor of the chard, so we're just gonna cut about half of the jalapeno, and this is where you want to be careful. Try to avoid touching the seeds, but I leave them in because I like this to be a little spicy. If you don't want it spicy, this is where you go ahead and remove all the seeds and the ribs on the inside. Then you'll have just like a light heat and not a spicy heat. This is gonna have a nice little kick to it, and the avocado is gonna dull it quite a bit, so it's nice. And then you're gonna take a minute and you're gonna just chop this down until it's teeny tiny pieces, because the same as the onion, you really don't wanna be chomping into a big piece of jalapeno. That will burn your face off. All right. You're gonna chop up your cilantro into teeny tiny pieces like this. And I just used like the top of a bunch. It's not even much, maybe a 1/4 cup when it's all chopped up. If you have the gene where cilantro makes your mouth taste like soap, don't add the cilantro, skip it. Before I do the avocado, I'm actually gonna do my roasted garlic. I'm just doing 3 cloves, and I'm gonna do a little bit of the oil as well. For your avocado, you're going to take it, stand it upright, go through the center of it, and just twist all the way around. Twist it open, check the inside. Now, you could use your knife and pop it out like that, or if it's soft enough, which this one is, you can just pop it out. Easy peasy. Before we mash all this up, there's one last step, and that's a healthy squeeze of lime. 3 avocados, I use half a lime, and you're just gonna squeeze all over. Now I'm gonna mash all of this together, and I'll just use a spoon and kind of chop it up and mash it. Okay, this is the consistency that I like, a little chunky, a little smooth. Now is when I'm gonna add in all my seasonings, a little bit of salt to taste, and a little bit of white pepper because that's what I had on hand, but you could also use black pepper for this. And you don't need a ton because you already have the jalapeno in there. Gonna give this a good stir, and then our final step, obviously, is that we have to taste it. Oh my gosh, look at how good this looks. I'm so excited. I have not made guac in a hot minute. Ready to eat it. Okay, last step is just taste for seasoning, see if there's anything you want to change, add. That's perfect. That's perfect. You hit that follow button for more recipes, and let me know if you've made this and what you thought. Okay, thanks, bye.